looking?
Eh?
How's it looking?
Yeah, it's coming up easy.
In time for lunch. It's probably vegetarian, so I'm out.
Look how much overspray you. Oh no, babes.
We bought an old abandoned catamaran, spent 2 years rebuilding her, and embarked on a 7,000-mile journey across the Atlantic Ocean to our dream cruising grounds, the beautiful Caribbean.
Subscribe below and follow the adventure as we explore our way up the Caribbean chain of islands to the beautiful Bahamas.
We got hauled out at Clark's Court Boatyard here in Grenada for some needed TLC after our 7,000 nautical mile passage from South Africa to the Caribbean.
It's good that some people play music. At least you're entertained. And in the shade, not too bad, but out on the heart, it is insanely hot.
After struggling with the starboard side prop crane for too long, Ricky decided to see if the port side would come off easier.
Yep. Had marine grease on that one, came out no problemo.
Don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't already, and click on the notification bell to alert you when we upload a new episode, and like this video as well as share it with your friends and family. It's a free way you can support our channel.
How good is this sucker? Oh wow! Wow! Really on. Oh, finally! She's kebab. Well greased. A lot of grease. I don't know why it got stuck. That was pretty good. Interesting. Maybe about a Loctite or something. Blinds are still beautiful. Bit of growth. We're going to prop speed all of that. Good amount of growth on there. And this is the one that we suspect to be leaking. Also got to change this anode. It's a bit short. Put on a new anode there. Change these anodes. We need to take out those 4 screws that are in there, or bolts, and then we can get that off. This one's a bit toasty, but could have probably still done another 6 months or so. But yeah, we're up now, so that'll get changed. And this is most likely the gearbox where we're suspecting to have the leak. So while we're here, we'll take it out and change the shaft seals. My hose pipe and power is here. Jose, how's it going? Jason? Good guys? These guys are the guys that... Jason's the yard manager, right?
No. I'm the dock master,
Dock master, that's it.
the assistant. Jose.
And Jose is assistant. But Jason's the man to know. He gets everything organized for you. So when you need power and water and all of that stuff, he's the man. And Jason, Jose, I know him as Muscles, but it's actually Jose. And that's how I met him the first time. Yeah, now that they're here, I'm gonna get power wash the hull, and then so I'm gonna put all the tools away quickly, and we can get that hull cleaned up. And I kind of jumped the gun doing the gearbox, but I was waiting, so we'll do it.
Jy moet mooi skoon maak, né? Jy moet mooi skoon maak, né?
You take my phone?
How's it looking?
Hey?
How's it looking?
Yeah, it's coming off easy, man. It's just the dirt, pretty much. Just a little bit of algae growth, that's it.
Ricky has far too much fun with the pressure washer.
So that's the end of the first day. It was hot, it was hectic, everything's wet. That sail drives, covers off, anodes off, all washed up and clean. Got the props over here. Just gonna give them a sand and get rid of all of this and prep them to take propspeed and sand that flange, which she looks like after washing her down. She looks pretty good. Here there, a little bit of anti-fouling that came off, but so I'm going to give it a light sanding, then just rinse it and then put another coat of anti-fouling on. That'll be pretty much it. Not going to do much more to her. That boot will get bonded on. I'm going to sand both the areas where they fit, so I'm the same, bond them on and then paint over that. And I might raise the water line here. Simone said maybe not, but I think I should. I do get a little bit of kind of growth and tiny little blisters on the paint because of the humidity. And here you can see the water line. So the water line's actually over there. But as you go down, the water line actually comes right up to the top. And that's what causes the problem. So if I just raise it up a little, but raising it up a little bit means priming it with epoxy primer, then anti-fouling, the whole standard procedure.
Before calling it a night, Ricky decided to sand down the props.
So I got the first one done. Looks pretty good. Probably give it a little touch up here and there, but the shininess is gone. Using like a 120 grit just to get the shine off, and then when I've done the cone on the first one, still need to clean it up a little bit more, but I'll clean it up with a finer one. Just do the second one. The blades are looking much better. I mean, there's the hubs, you can compare, they look kind of like that. 6:30 in the morning, ready for day 2 on the hard. It is so quiet here and kind of unreal, but I had a good night's rest, stiff and ready for today. We're going to kick it out. We've got to sand the entire hull, just give it like a, well, just like a light sand, you know, just to etch everything, make sure that we get all those little barnacle marks that were left behind, get all of that off. Then the base is prepped to take another coat of anti-fouling, and then hopefully cut the engine rooms open. So that is quite a bit of a tall tale for today, but hopefully we can get it done. Nice start early in the morning, and then we push on until about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. So it's a good 12-hour, 13-hour, 14-hour day. But like that in the evening, it cools down quite a bit, so you can get another 3 hours in there. If you start early in the morning, you want to start like 7, otherwise the guys, there's a lot of people sleeping on their boats, and I think it's 6, it might just come out and kill you, so I'll start at 7. There's some huge boats, so like she looks tiny, but that thing is 60 feet, 65 feet. These things here, so That is a 80 Lagoon Power Cat, I think. Another one, this is the new Outrimmer. That thing's 65 feet. That's a 60. So everything in here is freaking huge. The one behind this one is 74. And then little baby A, tiny. Rolls out, give it a wash. Gonna get longer chain. Our monster mantis. So I gave the rudder here like a really light sanding. You can see the little marks there. Really light sanding because I want to get rid of those little marks as much as I can so that the next layer holds on really well. But yeah, so that's the plan. See, gearboxes, boots are off. I need to sand those edges. There's just freaking mosquitoes everywhere because of the, I think because of the water yesterday, so the humidity kind of cooled down the ground. But yeah, they're bad news. There is dengue fever around.
It is another very hot day on the hod. We had a pretty good sleep. Ricky, I think, slept a lot better than I did because it was still in quiet. But yeah, so we were up early this morning, had breakfast, and now we're getting started on our boat work again. I just got some editing work to do, and Ricky's gonna start sanding down the hull. He wants to do a light sand, and then we're gonna touch it up with another coat of anti-fouling, because before in St. Helena we got a bunch of chips and everything on it from the mooring ball that was slamming against the deck and against the...
By the boat, they said it will be fun, they said. Anyone thinks this job is fun, they need to get some medication. This is like the cuckest job you can.
As we're applying the same anti-fouling that we applied when Lady Africa was in PE and just doing touch-ups, Ricky sanded the hull down lightly just to roughen it up a bit so the new anti-fouling would bond with the old one.
Okay, today has been most of a waste. Didn't get much done with freaking raining all day. But what I am doing, obviously you can see the conditions are nice and muddy. I'm gonna start giving the inside just a light sand on the two hulls so that we can power wash again and put another coat of anti-fouling. And the new marks, you can see we're raising the waterline. I just gave it a quick pass with the sander to roughen up that paint ever so slightly. Gonna power wash, denatured alcohol, and then primer and anti-fouling. So we raised the waterline just on the inside of the hulls. That's where the problem was. And I do all the edges where I don't want to take the sander just by hand, just to open up a bit or just to etch it. Give it another power wash now, get rid of all that dust, and then we're good to go. Wait for weather window. Got a new anti-fouling and the sun lit up for a little bit, so we're gonna get some painting done. But I want to do some touch-ups, so I'm gonna use this. It's just bright side from International. Is it Interlux? Yeah, so bright side from Interlux, and I got this little spraying tool, so hopefully that'll do. We're just gonna do some touch-ups where the paint got damaged. I haven't used one of these before, but I think it's really nifty. So the paint goes down in the bottom and the pressurized is up top. So this is a spot where I can stuff it up, and I'll just use denatured alcohol to just clean it up there. We're spraying eyes, 45 degrees. Nope, that definitely needs to be thinned up. That's not going to work like that. I just asked the guys behind me for some thinners, and seems to be spraying way better. Yeah, that sorted out those few marks. Gotta clean this place up ready for. That little can is really surprising. That worked pretty well. Oh shit, I've got some. Damn it. Someone's gonna kill me. I got some overspray on this camera.
Paint touch-ups were complete, so now it was time to move on to the flanges.
Okay, so I'm just using some denatured alcohol to clean those flanges. Now this is obviously the inside, and then I'm going to clean the hull with the same. I've sanded all the way down to gel coat and roughened it up. I'm going to use the denatured alcohol to clean it up, and then we're going to bond it and hold it down with some masking tape. Gonna come? See if our kuna's working. It smells like they're cooking.
Oh, look at that cooking on the grill.
Paso, have you got a silicone gun?
Yeah, but I don't know if it works. Let me get it.
I need to put on those flange seals, so I just need to borrow one quickly. The flange seals. It's in time for lunch. It's probably vegetarian, so I'm out. What's for lunch? Chicken? Oh yeah! Yeah, that will work.
I don't know.
I'll make it work, dude.
I'll make it work.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, there it's working.
Yeah, I'll make it work. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no.
Gonna put those flanges on quickly. How's your progress?
We haven't done it.
Get in there?
We're charging the cameras before we disconnect the battery.
Yeah? Why are you disconnecting batteries?
We gotta put the BMS.
Oh, now? Sweet.
Look how much overspray you. Oh no. Babes.
I know.
No, Ricky got overspray on everything. On the whole
Just a little.
GoPro.
But it did good touch-ups. My
Nagi.
bad. My bad.
It's all on the screen, look.
Yep, I was hopeful. The working GoPro there. What do you think?
You missed a big ass spot. Like, this is the difference between if a woman looks at it versus a man looks at it.
Put it on this. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I'll touch that one up with the brush. None of us, not even the viewers would know.
I know it.
So I'm gonna have them here, and then we'll just be literally pushing them up. So we put that one on too. And I'll put that adhesive on up too.
Can have your cake and eat it too. If you choose, then you will lose me too. Can go around.
Put one line up top there. Oh, come here, son.
Shouldn't you push this up?
Yeah, don't worry. Come now.
What if she told you that she still likes you and she wants you to come back? Would you go and pretend like I'm nothing? Although you want her, want her, want her. I need you back, back, back. I need you back, back, back. I need you back, back, back. I need you back,
Don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't already and give this video a big thumbs up. See you guys next week.